Yo, 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 how's it going, everyone? We're playing the finale.
We're just gonna open this door to nowhere.
Dude, of course, man. It just literally opens the door and it's literally just the back wall right there.
It makes me think of Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, why are they putting this in here?
Right.
This is a Disney game.
Oh my gosh.
Not a Warner Brothers.
Right. And then suddenly, like, Kingdom Hearts becomes a war between Disney and Warner Brothers. Oh my gosh. And then, like, Kingdom Hearts 3 is when secret enemy Pixar joins the fight.
So the darkness all along was Warner Brothers.
Yes, yes. Oh, everyone knows that. The darkness is 100% Warner Brothers.
And then when Sora turns into a Heartless, he just becomes Warner Brothers property.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
And they're like, no, we gotta get him back.
No! He lost his heart to the Warner Brothers. The main, like, antagonist is, like, literally the Warner Brothers. Oh my gosh. Of course it's your island, and there's definitely...
Yakko, Wacko, and Dot.
There's... Yeah, right. I would love that. You would fight them the same as you fight, who is it? You know the kids from, Halloween Town?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, Shock, Lock, and Barrel.
Oh.
Yeah, you'd fight them the same way.
Oh, I was thinking more like...
That's weird.
They originally had Ventus and Aqua and friggin' whatever as Yakko Wacko. Yeah. As Yakko, Wacko, and Dot.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we can't use them.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny. Oh my gosh, that'd be hilarious.
Who was first, Disney or Warner Brothers with the with their stuff?
I don't know. That's actually a really good question. I feel like it was. Part of me wants to say
Warner Brothers.
Part of me wants to say Disney, but then Warner Brothers has like the old style looking animations, right?
Yeah.
Right. So it makes me think of that. But then again, Disney's been doing things for like years,
Yeah,
like
Disney
way back when.
Original.
I can't remember. It was like 19. When did Mickey Mouse come out? Like that was 1930s, 40s.
What do we call it? Establishment.
Yeah.
Established.
Established, yes. When were the Warner Brothers established?
Established.
Oh,
take a look at this.
Look at it. Look at it. As in, look at Riku. He's definitely Riku and not an old man in disguise. Definitely not an old man in disguise. An old man who has, like, I don't know, an 8-pack.
He's like,
he sought a way to cross over.
He's taking over the child
and
body.
His heart to
Is this pedophilia?
I was gonna say, I already don't... Like, look at this. He's consumed it.
Yeah.
He's consumed the child. That's not good. That's not good.
Anyways, moving away from that.
We're gonna get demonetized before we even get monetized. We're gonna have to start paying YouTube money to make these jokes.
So Disney was open in 1923, October 16.
Okay.
And then I think the WB was before that.
Really? That's early. 1923.
Warner Bros.
Such is its nature.
Huh.
In 1918.
1918. Wow. Wow. So it's been over 100 years.
April 4th.
It's been over 100 years for Warner Brothers.
Yep.
That's crazy.
That's not true.
You want to know
Albert and Harry Warner.
Oh, okay.
And Sam Warner. And Jack Warner.
Hey.
The four brothers.
Four brothers.
I didn't know there was four of them.
And then it turns out Kingdom Hearts, like, those are the four antagonists, right? And the final bosses, they all fuse into one, and he's called the Warner Bro.
And it's just Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, right? It's just Bugs Bunny. Oh my gosh, that'd be hilarious. And then you fight the secret boss, and it's Daffy Duck. Oh, jeez. Oh boy.
And then it just, like,
we're doing it.
It's Daffy and Donald just yelling at each other.
Yeah, right? That would be really, I don't know. I feel like that would be hilarious, but it would be very annoying. It'd be very, very, very annoying. Oh, dude, it feels so good right now, fighting Ansem. Like, finally knowing that we're gonna be done Kingdom Hearts today. Like, there's just...
Especially after you finish Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, oh, yeah, so that's the other thing. So, when Brent got here today, I was literally in the middle of the final boss fight in Kingdom Hearts 2 with Xemnas. Which I'm ashamed of because I did die during it. And especially because he was, like, 2 hits away from activating that cutscene, which basically like ends the battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just doing something, and I was refusing. Basically, I decided to do what you should never do in like Dark Souls, which is, you know, there's 2 hits left. So let's just spam.
Push the pressure.
Right? Or like, let's just spam and like not do what you're supposed to. Don't
get greedy.
Pretty much,
you
right?
got greedy.
Pretty much. That's exactly what happened. And then I died, and then you had to watch the entire thing again, and then you also had to watch like the 20-minute cutscene that happens like right afterwards, which literally goes on for, again, 50 years. So yeah, this is going to be the second Kingdom Hearts game I beat today. Which, I don't know, man.
And I beat Last of Us 2 this morning.
Oh, you did? Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I did an 18-hour live stream.
Oh my god. I love that you did an 18-hour live stream. That's hilarious.
Well, 3 hours of it was actually interesting.
Yeah.
Of me talking.
Are you, when you get a, do you have a computer yet?
Not yet.
No, when you get a computer, are you going to, like, edit it down, or are you just going to leave them the...
On the 17th, I'll be paid.
Ooh.
To find out how much I can put on a computer.
Oh, well, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Oh, come on. Yeah. Last of Us 2. Was it worth it?
I enjoyed it. So
Yeah.
yes, I do believe so.
Nice. You've always been... I always appreciate your opinion the most. Because everyone on the internet, like, has their own opinions, right?
Yeah.
But yours is one that I always hear that is, like, goes against the current. I guess, right? Like, the thing, like, I guess the best example of it is, whatever it's called, Fallout 76.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the main one, right? Like, everyone and their mothers decided, well, didn't decide, Bethesda just decided to make a crappy game. but no one liked it. No one liked it. And I understand it's gotten better now. Because they added, like, characters to it and whatever. But I've still heard the amount of glitches and the amount of things that were in it that were just not good. Yeah, it was, like, one of the worst games ever. But you were different, Brent. You saw it for what it was.
I played it since the beginning.
Yeah, you literally...
I played, like, the first 6 months of it.
Yeah. Yeah, which is, like, OG Fallout 76 before they had all the patches and whatever they've done now. But you still liked it.
I liked it.
Yeah, you still liked it, and everyone else hated it.
I think what made it easier for me to like it, though, is that I'm not a huge Bethesda fan or an open world fan. So what I was playing was more in line with what I liked.
Right.
And whereas it was different, too different for the people who enjoyed those type of games. Like Skyrim, I liked it, but I got bored of it within a couple hours, or like 15 hours.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's fair. Especially, like, with Skyrim, because it is, like, there is no online function to it. It's a normal Bethesda game, right? Where, you know, basically you just play single-player stuff for, like, over 100 hours.
Yeah.
Right? But then, yeah, after the first, like, few, it's like, okay, this is going to be my entire game. Like, this is going to be kind of boring and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But, when, I don't know, for me, when I heard that there was going to be a Fallout that was online, I was so excited about it. I was, like, over the moon, basically. I was like, yes, that's definitely the next thing that Bethesda should do with Fallout, and that's make it online. And then, the only reason I didn't get it at first...
But wasn't that an Elder Scrolls Online, which was an okay game at first?
No, well, no.
Was it terrible?
It started out terrible.
Okay.
Like, it started out
I never played
horrible. It was, like, really glitchy, really buggy, just really not good. And what they did is Bethesda patched it, right? Patched a good portion of it, and made it like a viable game. they made it actually like really fun, and apparently it's I don't know, really, really good nowadays after they've done all the patches.
Yeah.
For it. And so
they weren't able to bounce back as much as Realm Reborn did.
Well, that's the... Wait, Rebelborn? What?
Realm Reborn.
Final
Fantasy 14.
Oh, okay. I was very confused at what you're talking about. No, what I was gonna say though is that they didn't do so like The Elder Scrolls Online got good. Before Fallout 76 came out.
Yeah.
Right? So that was one of the reasons I didn't get Fallout 76 right off the bat, because I was like, okay, it's going to come out, it's going to be buggy, it's not going to be great, I'm going to wait until later to buy it, because, you know, if it's going to be like the Elder Scrolls Online, I'm going to wait like a good year or something before it'll actually get good.
Yeah.
And then, like, just from what I've heard, is that never really happened. Like, I guess the most recent update, adding the Wastelanders into it, was kind of like the thing that made the game like a lot better.
4 years later.
Yeah, basically 4 years later. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Fallout 76 just came to Xbox Games Pass, so that's why I'm kind of like, I'm kind of tempted to try it.
I play. I don't know if it's if it is cross-platform. I definitely play it with you.
Yeah, 100%. Like, that'd be so much fun.
I did like it. I remember, you know, the Mothman or whatever.
Yeah.
I've run into that only once.
Oh, really?
Out of like the 80+ hours I've played it.
Wow. That's crazy. Because I follow Fallout on Instagram.
Yeah.
And they're always posting stuff about the Mothman.
Yeah.
And everything.
And it was terrifying when I ran into it too.
Really? How big is it? Like, how big is it? Is he just like a normal character?
It is like twice the size of your character.
Mm.
And I was just walking around. I zip the camera around, see nothing, zip it back, and all you see is two big red eyes.
Oh no!
In the trees.
No.
Like,
that's terrifying.
In the brush, and it destroyed me.
Oh jeez. Ay.
But it was like one of the legitimate jump scares in a game that I didn't expect any jump scares.
Yeah, those are the best jump scares.
Yeah.
When you don't expect it. I think that's why Doki Doki Literature Club did very well.
Yeah.
Is because, like, okay, it's a random, like, it's a cute dating simulator in high school and blah 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 blah, and then it gets dark, and then it gets jump scary.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But as well as Final Fantasy 14, I beat the Realm Reborn content from the 2.0 up until 2.55.
Okay.
And now I'm in Heavensborn.
Oh, okay.
So I can now become the Dark Knight.
Ooh, nice.
And
I'm Batman.
Yeah. And then I have him set up to look like Cloud.
Oh, really?
But my Paladin looks like Tidus.
I thought you were
Nice.
that.
And
Get some Cloud and Tidus action going on.
yeah. And and then I've been leveling up my Conjurer, or White Mage now.
Yeah.
Through Squadron though, because I don't want to test it in an actual combat situation.
Yeah? No.
with people.
Oh yeah, no, fair enough. People will get mad, I'm assuming.
It's like I really liked doing healing for it in 11.
Yeah.
But after that one time I fell asleep in the middle of healing and wiped the entire party.
Oh jeez.
I don't feel like doing that again.
Yeah, no, I mean that's fair.
But there was more of a negative, something more negative to it in 11. It's like when you die, you lose experience.
Oh,
And you can
jeez.
de-level.
Oh no, that's
So
not good.
wiping an entire party,
Yeah,
you
that's
lost all the.
You get a lot of angry people at
Yeah.
you. That's another thing that I never really enjoyed, was games where you can lose experience, you can lose your level,
Yeah.
right? For instance, okay, Halo 3 did that with their online experience system.
Oh yeah.
For every game you won, you would get 1 point of experience. If you didn't win the game, you didn't. There was no change to it.
Yeah.
If you lost, if you left the game early,
Yeah.
or you just had a bad connection and you get disconnected, you lost 1 point of experience, basically.
Okay.
And it was really annoying because growing up, my Xbox and wherever my room has always been really far away from my router.
Spotty internet.
Yeah, so it's very spotty. So that was one of the reasons I couldn't get into like League of Legends and games like that, because it was just, my internet was so bad that it was like, I can't play this without people getting angry at me for being generally bad at the game. but then for also leaving early, like, because of the crappy connection.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I didn't like that, and especially because you have no control over it.
Yeah.
Is the thing, right? Like, I feel like if you went in and you, like, rage quit, right? You turned off your Xbox or whatever console you're playing on, or, you know, you actually go through the in-game menu and you press quit, right? Then, yeah, for sure, like, whatever, you decide to quit the game early, like, you should lose experience, that's fine.
Yeah.
But when you just have a crappy connection, it's like, it's the worst, because it's like, man, like, the games that I do win, I'm getting experience, but I'm losing, I'm losing more experience because of my bad internet, right?
I think if you can, I don't know how that would be solved, because a lot of people, in order to solve that, or to go around the quitting a game,
Yeah.
they just like disconnect the internet, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't lose experience this way.
Yeah, like you could, on the other side, you could
gain-
do that, right? You could,
Just
it's a
work
double-edged
around.
sword a little bit,
Yeah.
right? Like, you could do it one way, and then people could abuse the hell out of it, and just be like, oh, I'm just gonna disconnect my internet when I get angry, but the other, like, I don't know. I guess it's easier for PC to disconnect your internet, because you can literally just, like, there's a button for it, right?
Yeah.
Basically, or like the little task menu thing, you just go down there and disconnect your internet, and it's super easy. But on Xbox, like, to disconnect your internet, you'd have to go into, like, the settings, and then already that would, like, quit the game, right? If you're doing so, it would be harder on Xbox to do it.
I think on the PS4 you can just do that without quitting the game.
Can you?
Yeah.
I've never done it in, like, an online setting, so I don't know if it actually would quit the game, but, like...
Okay.
Yeah, like...
I know I did that when I was going through it to... I know I did that with Resident Evil Resistance. So
did you?
It was recently then.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I have no idea. But I just remember getting angry about games that I would get disconnected from and then lose experience because of it.
Yeah.
That's why I was happy when Halo switched over to... like, for Halo Reach, I played the online to that so much. Like, way too much, because it was a credit system, right?
Yeah.
And you could, like... You would rank up your... I guess you would rank up your Spartan by getting a certain amount of credits, right?
Yeah.
And as far as I know, you would never get any taken away from you, no matter what, because you also use the credits as currency.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, so I enjoyed that, because it's like, okay, my spotty internet connection didn't really get in the way of it. It just means I missed out on getting credits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't like losing experience. One of the Tom Clancy games, Rainbow Six Vegas 2, did the same thing.
I remember playing Vegas, but not Vegas 2.
I
think I own them both, though.
I don't know why. I saw the commercial for Vegas 2, and for some reason, I think I was just getting into Call of Duty at that time, so, like, it looked really appealing to me.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, okay, I really want to get this game. Like, it's going to be great. It's going to be fun. I got it, and I did not realize how realistic it was going to be.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, a normal jump that I could do in Call of Duty would just damage me a little bit, maybe. Maybe not even damage me, right?
Yeah.
You fall off, like, I don't know, like a building, but like it's not a building, that would kill you, obviously, but like, I don't know, something higher than maybe like a little hill thing,
like 10 feet, maybe?
10 feet, sure, let's go with 10 feet. You fall 10 feet and you're basically dead. Like, that's how it is in Tom Clancy games, and I understand it, because you're wearing, like, realistically, you're wearing really heavy armor.
Yeah.
Which, like, okay, the realism was hard to get used to, but the thing that got me was that if you were playing, like, the horde mode of it, where you just had to, essentially, you'd have waves of, you know, terrorists or whatever, you'd have to kill, a good way of doing it was to go on to, like, go to the hardest difficulty, and even if you kill, like, one or two, you'll get a lot of experience for it, especially when you're early on in your levels, right? But you have AI teammates with you. You have 2 of them, okay? If you accidentally kill one of them, you basically immediately rank down. Doesn't matter how far you are to getting that next rank, you, like, automatically rank down. So imagine if you throw a grenade, suddenly your stupid AI teammate decides to, like, run in, they die, they explode, you lose, like, 1,000 experience points, and you immediately rank down.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I hated about it. And it was like, really? Like, I'm spending so much time trying to, like, rank up, and then it's so easy to rank down, like, I don't know. I played the story to it mainly. I didn't really care about the online to that game, but, yeah.
I just remember playing Vegas and Vegas 2 with my cousin. That's it.
Oh, nice.
That's the only reason why I played any of those shooting games.
Yeah?
Except for the latest Black Ops, or not the
Call of
latest
Duty?
Call of Duty.
Cock of Duty?
I played that
joke's never
because
been made
I wanted
before.
to play one for once, and then I
then
played
you
it.
did.
I did, and I did okay, and then I played with my cousin, and then they're way better at it than I am, and I don't know, I just don't care enough to actually get better at it.
Yeah. It's, well, especially when you play with people that are, like, way more skilled at you at the game, and then the only way to actually beat them is for you to also put in that same amount of time into it, and then especially if it's nothing that you would be super interested in anyways, like, or you'd have, like, other better games to play or whatever. It's like, man, I could get really good, I could spend all my time playing this game, but I'm not gonna, because who wants to play this game for that long? Yeah, I don't know. I never liked playing competitive games when I was younger, and having an older brother who is generally better at video games than me growing up. I never liked to play with him because he was very competitive, and he was the kind of person who's like, okay, man, we're gonna play Smash Bros. Melee. We're going Final Destination, no items, Fox only. Like he was that kind of person, right?
Yeah.
And I would never want to play with him because he would just kick my ass, basically.
Yeah, competition games.
Yeah.
My brother was better at it.
Yeah. Older brother? You have.
I'm the oldest.
You're right. You're the oldest. Yeah.
It's just that I'm a story-driven mechanics in a video game, single-player thing, where progression is what you is like a RPG mostly centric player. And my brother is more like skill player. What you do is like your timing and everything is what you do, and he's really good at that.
Yeah.
Like that's why he played World of Warcraft. There's a lot of timing based elements to it, and that's the stuff I'm not good at. I'm okay at it. I've been getting better by playing Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah.
But
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom
Like,
farts.
I was better at
With the power of
Guitar Hero than he was.
Oh, nice. Nice.
But that's because it's just memorized. I do really good at memorizing things.
Is it one of those things that, like, the first time you play a song, you might not be great, but then, like, I mean, it's generally practice,
yeah.
like, but you can remember what's coming up, right?
I'm better at memorizing what's coming.
Yeah.
If I do it enough than my brother.
Yeah.
But my brother is better at reacting to, or not reacting, but acting in a situation than I am, because what I do is like I wait to see what's happening, then react.
Right.
Where he just does.
Okay.
It's like it's that split second. That split second of time, he's better at it, just because he's quicker to act than I am.
Right. And that, I mean, that can be everything.
That's everything.
Right? That's the thing, right?
In a game of milliseconds, that's everything.
Yeah. Just being able to, like, think on your feet and just to be able to react with the correct action as well. Like, it's difficult. It's very difficult.
So I can do that with Call of Duty.
Yeah.
It's like I can get on a kill streak of like what 20 something.
Right.
But it's after a lot of practice and not.
Come on, Sora.
And not just
Together we can do it.
breaks like I do.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
because I tend to take breaks from Call of Duty, so I'm never super good at it.
Yeah.
And it's because I get frustrated and I just get angry, and then there's a part where, like, being angry at a video game is good because it makes it so that I release anger in a video game in a safer setting than on a customer or a person.
Yeah.
So that it's just like a release. But there's a certain point where just being angry at a video game constantly is not a good thing. So that's why I don't play Call of Duty too often.
Yeah. I find games that make me angry, I don't end up enjoying them because then I get too angry about it. Like, there's ones that are like, I went through Call of Duty as well. Like, Black Ops was probably my go-to,
Yeah.
the first one. Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2. Like, I think I started getting into Call of Duty at the end of the Modern Warfare 2,
Yeah.
like, hype, and then Black Ops came out, and that was the one I went, like, 100% into.
Yeah.
Right? And it was super fun, but I found that one had a good balance of, like, yes, I would get frustrated, but I got skilled enough that, like, it was still fun. And then every other Call of Duty game, like, I've tried to get into it.
Yeah.
And the ones that I have actually decided, like, okay, I'm gonna get really into this, I find they're more frustrating than actually fun.
Yeah.
And then I end up just getting, like, that, I don't know, bad feeling of, like, I wasted my time. Yeah, like, it's like, man, I spent so many hours on this and I'm still not good, like, yeah. And then the other part of it is, like, I don't know, with the whole nerfing and patching weapons or guns or whatever in those games, and if you're not up to date with them, then, like, I found a lot of times where I'd be using a weapon, it's, like, super overpowered, super amazing. They do an update it, or they nerf it.
Yeah, your
completely.
loadout changes. It has to change.
It has to change, and then you try, and then you get better with another gun, and then suddenly everyone's using that gun because it's just one of the better ones, and then they nerf it.
Yeah.
Right? And then they might, like, up another one or whatever. I just didn't like the amount of times that they would switch that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Also, fun fact, this is a cutscene that was never in the original.
I didn't know that.
Little fun fact, yeah, this little sepia tone.
Like they're running super slow in place.
They are pretty much. Pretty much. That's how they
It's
make
like a very exaggerated run, but they're going super slow. It's like
it's to make it look longer, right?
Yeah.
Like, it makes the beach look longer than it actually is. It's like, what is it, when they're doing a...
it's like when they zoom in, but they make the whole thing flat at the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
So it makes it look like they're like, not moving.
Yeah. Also, Kyrie's, like, on the very edge of that.
Why?
I was gonna say, she's literally... Oh, okay,
because she thinks she's on a beach.
She sees it as a beach, and we just see it as her about to fall off a cliff.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's it. That's it, Brent. We did it. We finally beat
Final cutscene.
Kingdom Hearts 1.5. We didn't get the Ultima weapon. We didn't do a lot of the synthesis stuff. But you know what? That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Boom! Copyright music. Do we have to mute this?
Yes.
Oh, man. Okay, Brent. Let's hear your best cover of this. Actually, we can't do covers too, can we?
I don't.
Can you do?
so.
I don't think you can do covers.
You have to. No, you can do like a MIDI version, which is not.
It's never. MIDI is not good. I don't like MIDI.
No.
I don't like MIDI versions of anything.
Just.
It's almost better to just mute the entire thing rather than have a MIDI version.
I do like MIDI versions of the original NES games, just like because they're actually MIDI.
Because they're like meant to be, like it was built for that, right?
Yeah.
Like it was made for that style and made for that, right? But like doing this, like could you imagine doing this song in like MIDI, right?
Like
it's
downgrading an already good song,
yeah, right? Like oh my gosh,
simplifying a song.
yeah, totally. Jeez. I'm sure there is a MIDI version that exists of this song. There has to be. There has to be.
So, these plants are just like growing at full size. But instead of like just existing, they just pop up.
So I think that's more of like an artistic style of this. They're not literally like just growing like in the matter of seconds. But it's weird because, actually no, that makes sense. No, never mind, that totally makes sense. Because I forgot that Destiny Islands technically get swallowed into the darkness at the beginning of the game, right?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't exist, right? So this is it being rebuilt right here. So it just puts everything back to what it normally was, which is why things would just appear out of normal. That would suck if
it was just like scaling it up, but it was the same thing.
Oh, like it didn't go through the lifespan of a plant.
It doesn't like exist and appear.
Yeah,
it was we're gonna move this and make them bigger.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
I think it was like shrunk and then expanded to make it large.
Yeah, it's like what is it? So whenever you see that like in anime or in like 3D model anime, or whatever, I'm just thinking of what is it? Like a Dragon Ball game or something, right? Where it's like 3D, but it's anime, right? And then have you seen it? Like how they do it, when like it's a front view or whatever, and Goku has to like pull his arm back for a punch.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
But then they have to extend his arm like way back there to make it look like it's actually like, because if it's right here, right, this is as far as your arm's gonna go back, and it doesn't look like, it doesn't have the same force, right? So they move the arm all the way back, right, and then they extend it like all the way forward.
So there was a 3D image of it, like the picture that they used, and then they off-centered it by using whatever.
Yeah.
And it was like 100 miles behind them.
Yeah, because that's what they have to do to make the arm look, to make the fist look small, right? Because, yeah, like, for instance, if I'm going to punch you, right, and it's like that, like, my fist is basically by my face, right? But it doesn't look that, it wouldn't look good in, like, anime or like, that style, right?
It didn't look exaggerated enough.
Yeah, and it has to be exaggerated, so you just move it, the camera slightly over, and then you see that the arm is like 100 miles back. Oh my gosh, oh boy. Dude, we did it.
Alright.
We never have to play Kingdom Hearts again. I'm just kidding. We're gonna play Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories next. And Brent, that is all yours.
Yep.
100% all yours. I don't know if you are going to want to play it on Proud Mode. I don't know how hard it is.
yeah,
I've heard it's really difficult.
I'll definitely play it.
I think it's one of the hardest.
I know I've already beaten it on Proud Mode.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
On the PS3, I believe.
I actually did.
Yeah, on the PS3.
I beat Chain of Memories. Because I actually got Chain of Memories. Chain of Memories. For the PS2 when it came out. It was one of the last games that came out on PS2.
Yeah, I think I remember you saying something like that.
Yeah. So I played it, and because it was PS2, I had access to Action Replay.
Oh yeah.
On there, right? So I was like, I played the game through once first, and I was like, and it was just the normal mode, right? And I died so many times on it. Like, oh geez. Oh no. Oh, there we go. My controller hasn't had any action for a while, so it decided to stop it. What is it? So yeah, that game, really, really difficult. I died on Ursula so many times. And that just because I didn't have the right cards,
oh, yeah.
I guess, to use against her. And I found myself getting really, really screwed over because I didn't know what would be effective against her. And there's so many times where you go through, like, almost the entire battle. You almost beat her, and then you run out of cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's like, oh, okay, well, now I can't do anything about it, right? But yeah, so I went through the game once, and I was like, this is too difficult. I'm not a fan of this. I went through Riku's story, and I like that a little better because the level ups are basically, like, laid out for you, right? I don't think you have any choices on how you level up your character. It's always going to be the same way. Whereas going through Sora's story, you have the usual, like, you have the customization of choosing what you want to level up first.
Yeah.
Right? But in Riku's, it's like, no, you're going to level up this first, and then that, and then that, and then that, right?
Yeah.
Which I kind of like better because I didn't know what I was doing the first time around.
Yeah.
Right? Which, yeah, was okay. So I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm going to beat this on Proud Mode, but I'm going to use Action Replay, and I'm going to cheat my way through it just so I can get revenge on these stupid characters and this stupid gameplay. So I did it. I turned on the invincibility code, so I can never get hurt. I turned on the max card space with every card, right?
Yeah.
So I could use anything I wanted to. Now, that's not always a good thing because you do have to sort through your cards. If you have every card in your deck at every battle, you actually have to go through and sort out the cards, right? So that didn't work in my favor, but it was okay. It was all right. But the thing that got me, the thing that made me, like, I don't know, the game got revenge on me.
Yeah.
I went through the entire game just, destroying...
Was at the end?
No. I went through the entire game just, beating everyone up, feeling so proud of myself. And the final boss, Marluxia, in his second form.
Yeah.
Okay? He gets into this giant... Well, he's in front of this, like, giant nobody, heartless type thing, right?
Yeah.
And you have to damage him, but he's basically, like, using his weird heart nobody to attack you and use all of his cards and all that. So, there's one move that he uses, which is... I don't know. He uses, like, one of those slights? Slight, yeah. Which, what it does is if you can't break all of his cards, you die. right?
Okay.
It's one of the countdown things, kind of similar to what happened with Phantom and Neverland and stuff,
Yeah.
right? How it's a countdown. So it was something like that, and if you don't break all of his cards, it's supposed to like kill you, right?
but you can't die.
But so that's what I was thinking. I was like, all right, Marluxia, like I can't die because I have infinite health. So really, like, do your weird desperation move. I don't care. And then it overwrote my invincibility cheat and killed me. Because what it does is it doesn't take all of your HP away.
Yeah.
You just lose.
Yeah.
Is the thing, right? Yeah. So it didn't do any damage to me. I just game overed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was so mad at it afterwards. I was so angry. I was like, I don't know. I don't think I even went back to it to finish it because I was like, man, I was going through this game and I don't think I have any skills left in this game, so I don't know if I can beat Proud Mode Marluxia anyways. So knowing that I had to like fight him realistically, I guess, or like basically without the cheats, I was like, no, I can't do this. No. But it was one of those things that I spent hours on, and then I got angry at because I couldn't beat it. Yep. And it wasn't a game where I wanted to level grind either on it. Like, going through it the first time,
Yeah.
I did not want to go back to all my different worlds and try and find cards and redo rooms and remake rooms to different rooms and all this. Didn't care about doing any of that. So I think that's the one that I skipped over the most was Chain of Memories.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Played that one the second most of all the Kingdom Hearts. Because I did play it again on the PS3.
Yeah.
I beat it on hard mode.
Yeah.
I did beat it. I beat the Game Boy version 3 or 4 times.
I never played the Game Boy version.
The Game Boy Advancement.
Yeah.
Because it was the first one I played. Of Kingdom Hearts, and that's the only reason why I kept playing it. Because it had, I can't remember what it had in there. I think Cloud was in it. It was one of the summoned characters.
Cloud was in it.
That was probably
he was a card that you could get, and he also I think was in it in general. Like he was one of the main characters of it.
Yeah, because you unlocked him. You get him as a summon by it was like a memory thing. And it was I don't know. I always every time I think of memories, or like whatever, I just think of Sephiroth's "I'll never be just a memory."
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh boy, dude. Kingdom Hearts final mix, and we're not done yet. We've still got more cutscene.
Castle Oblivion.
Yeah, we've got. Well, we're not going to see that today. We're only going to see the road to Castle Oblivion.
Yes.
As in this scene, and that's pretty much it. I like how Donald and Goofy are back to like their normal like clothes.
Yeah.
They're not in their wizard uniform or the knight.
All their zippers and chains.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. They weren't like in Kingdom Hearts 1, they weren't as crazy about the zipper and chains. Like there's pretty much no zipper or chains on either one of them, right? Except for Sora, who's got like his chain and a few zippers.
Yeah.
And that's it, right? And then Kingdom Hearts 2, they decided that everyone should have zippers. Like Donald's hat has 2 zippers on it.
Yeah.
My favorite one in Kingdom Hearts 2 is Pete, who has he's wearing a pair of like slacks that zip from like basically his belly button to like all the way to like up his butt or whatever. Like it's a zipper that goes all the way down.
So it can split in 2.
And I'm like, that is
That is excessive.
That is very excessive. Like nobody, I don't know. I don't think I'd buy jeans that zip all the way around.
They're just literally pant legs each side.
Yeah. Each side is a pant leg, and then you have to
pant legs.
I guess, but like I don't know.
Multiple pairs.
I don't think that would be. I don't know. I feel like that would just piss off a lot of people that have
Call it the jester look.
The jester look. Remember, Sora, you are the one who will open the door to the light, even though you already did it. That's right.
Yep.
You know who's talking right there?
Yensid.
It is.
Aha.
It is Yensid, yes. But there is no voice because we're not supposed to know who that is. That's the cliffhanger of Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yep.
And also this scene. Special secret movie, another side, another story. So the other reason for doing Proud Mode on this was that all we had to do was unlock the or seal all the keyholes.
Yeah.
To unlock the secret movie. To this.
Okay.
Now, this is another version of it. Okay. The North American release had a different cutscene at the end. It was similar. It was very similar to this.
This place again.
Yeah.
It's always this place.
It's always this place. Oh, look, dude, he's Anakin. With the yellow eye and the... Yep. So, yeah, this was... Basically, in the North American version, you saw this part of it, but even then, there was, like... It was like a different scene, basically.
Yeah.
But you don't see any of this fighting action. You just see whoever this character is.
Yeah, I remember looking at videos for this.
Yeah, walk into, like, the middle, and then I think it just ends. There's a little scene of, like, Riku and then a heart or something that forms in fire around him. But that was it for the North American version. This was the movie that was released in the Japanese version.
Yeah.
And which made it... Well, it was only in the final mix version. They decided, hey, let's go with the secret ending that's gonna, you know, get people even more hyped.
That's rage
about the next game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
so
the
is
fact...
that supposed to be, like, Ventus? Oh, not Ventus. Fucking Roxas?
It is supposed to be Roxas,
Okay.
yes. Yeah, 100%. If you ever see a dual-wielding Oblivion and Oathkeeper person, it's always Roxas. That's, like, what he's known for, basically. And the fact that there was, like, 2 Keyblades at this point is like, whoa, he's dual-wielding Keyblades, that's so cool, man!
Yeah.
And then everyone was like, man, what about in, like, Kingdom Hearts 3? What if he grows, like, another hand, and then he can hold 3 Keyblades? Because it's the second game, so he holds 2, so clearly
he grows a tail
3.
from Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, right.
It's like such wielding it off his tail.
Pretty much, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I remember spending a lot of time, because I used to go to a website called khvids.com.
Oh, yeah.
Or .net. And it had high-quality versions of all the cutscenes in Kingdom Hearts, and that's where I went to go make my Kingdom Hearts music videos.
Oh, yeah.
Right, my AMVs back in the day. So I used this scene a lot in it. But I would also, like, pause it to read all of everything that's going on, right? Yeah, and I didn't understand that at all. Yeah, but I was like, whoa, like, whatever this next game is going to be really deep and dramatic. Yeah.
8 years. In 8 years.
Oh, I wonder if this is... Oh, I wonder if it's showing the next one, or the North American one, too. Because that's where the other one is supposed to end. But I don't know, actually. Maybe it's not. He looks just like you. Yeah, no, I don't know, actually. I'm not sure. You know who he's talking to, though, right? Who Roxas is talking to on that island? Or, like, on the beach?
I forget.
Because, yeah, the guy he was talking to was just like, I went to go see him. He looks a lot like you.
Is it supposed to be Axel?
No.
No?
No, it's Xemnas, because remember we fought him in this? That's what he's referring to. He's like, I went to go see him, he looks a lot like you. Meaning he went to go see Sora.
Yeah.
Right? And then he goes to the island, or goes to that beach, and then Roxas is there. He's like, oh, I've been to see him, he looks a lot like you.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah. But it also does kind of make things weird, because there is, like, another cutscene in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix that kind of... they still include that scene in it, but then there's another scene that kind of contradicts it, unless it happens afterwards or before, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's like, yeah, it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain, but dude, we did it.
Heartless defeated. Over 10,000!
It's over 9,000! I defeated a lot of Heartless when grinding. Times defeated 11. That's not bad. That's not bad at all for Proud Mode. Attacks deflected 945 times hit by an enemy, 1,658. Sounds about right. Total item usage 72. That's not bad. To use 72 items, I think. It's okay.
Yeah.
Party member knockouts 129. Sorry, Donald and Goofy.
You didn't heal them as much as you did in the second one.
Curative spells cast on friend. So it's because in Kingdom Hearts 2, when you use Curaga, it heals the entire party if they're close to you. In this game, it didn't do that.
You had to select them.
You actually have to select them. And I was like, well, whatever. They can fend for themselves. It's okay. What have they ever done for me? Right?
Besides, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. All right, dude.
That's it.
The next time we play Kingdom Hearts, it's going to be Chain of Memories.
So, collectively, we both finished 3 games today.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, yeah, pretty much, right? That's awesome, dude. We're going crazy with the gaming. That's awesome. Alright, see you later!
Next is to finish Minecraft.
Yeah, dude. Let's just finish Minecraft today, man. We can do it. Oh,
3 years
jeez.
later, we're gonna finish it.
I think we're a quarter of the way through Minecraft now. Like 3 years later. Oh my gosh.